Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I say this all the time, and I truly believe that it is true. We are in a position as a community to never take this game for granted. Because, I don't know about you, but to some of the OGs who are even older than I am when I play this game, and I've been playing this game now for 2 American presidential terms, which is 8 years, I didn't think this would still be around. And that's independent of having a content creation platform that I have spent every day without taking a day off for the last 6 years producing content, and for the last almost 5 years doing live streams. And yes, I am now over 2,000 broadcasts, which breaks my brain. And so, in the spirit of trying to evolve the game, I do think it's pretty neat that we have the opportunity to do our best to grow. And I'm going to hide my webcam because I am going to claim and utilize. If you missed my run, I used 2 revives. I should have only used 1, but I was an idiot and I was speaking and I was not looking at my screen. And I accidentally revived Absorbing Man instead of Domino, and he got most of Bullseye's health down in the final boss fight of the Paragon Gauntlet, but then succumbed to the damage. Domino would have fared better and easily took him out after. But I was able to, as you can see, complete the Paragon Gauntlet event quest with only mercenary tag champions on your team and without using a choice node. And when I claim it, what do you know? I suddenly have 250, more than enough, tier 2 primordial dust to ascend my next champ. And so I had the closest poll I've ever had in a 3-way poll, internet phrases, last night. And you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ascended champions. So this would be my 11th. Again, Onslaught, Toad, Absorbman, Hulkling, Aegon, Photon, Hercules, Falcon, Nick Fury, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So the 3 that I was debating are Scorpion, Warlock, and Archangel. 3 of my favorite champions in the game. And the top 2, sorry Warlock, we're down to Archangel and Scorpion. Now, I was prepared to go with the vote. And the vote started off fairly decisively for Archangel when it was 3 options. And this is why, if anybody's watching this and you want to do polls on your own, do a semi-final round and a final round. Because Warlock still got about 1/3 of the vote. And so you have to throw that out. But you can't throw it out once people vote. The only way you can throw out that is if you literally remove him as an option. And so even though Archangel narrowly won the 3-champion vote poll, he lost the head-to-head poll by double digits. Because at about 55 to 45, Scorpion took it home. And I agree with it. Because this is one of those champs that can be, depending on who is left. And I sometimes like to keep Scorpion available for obvious reasons for round 3. I anticipate most of my Battlegrounds fights, even when I'm playing really well, are going to go 3 rounds. I'm just matched up against too many great, valiant players in Vibranium 2. And that's fine. That's where I should be. But Scorpion has won me matches on defense and offense as the last attacker. What you don't want to do is have someone with good utility left, and then you're forced to fight somebody like Sandman, who you have nobody left that can do any damage over time damage to him, because the only people you have left, he's immune to their effects. And that's happened to me a couple times, and I just think I lost this before I even began because I did not strategize right. What I do like about Battlegrounds, I don't like the stress, but I like the chess matches. I like trying to figure out, okay, if I go here, they're probably going to go here, so I've got to save this for here. Like, that part's fun for me. The actual fighting and the bugs and everything, not so much. So I'm going to hide my webcam and press that magic button. 3, 2, 1, boom. He is ascended. And 34,506. That is a high PI. Not as high as Photon, but still for 6 stars now is in my top 6. Now, if you look at my overall champs, the PI falls down, but not very high. to 8th. My ascended rank 5 SIG 200 Scorpion still has a decent gap in prestige and PI over my 6-star, or excuse me, my 7-star awakened rank 3 Hulk. And so, that just goes to show, as we really hope, that the rank up materials for rank 4s slow down. It is still almost impossible for Paragon players to get tier 4 Alpha Catalyst fragments or catalysts, which is why we have so many Paragon players that do not have the ability right now to become Valiant, and that is very frustrating outside of exploring Necropolis, although I guess that's the ultimate motivation to do so. And then look at that tier 7 basic, which to me looks like a tier 6 basic got crushed by like one of those things that crushes cars. I don't want to see a tier 7 basic catalyst at all this year. If Kabam is smart, they'll wait until the end of the year to start introducing those fragments like they did with tier 4 alpha, but even more scarce, because that puts rank 4 7 stars to 2025. And what Kabam did that was really smart when it came to 7 stars was to make them at a max of 6 ranks, not 5, to give us another couple of years in the game before we even have to see or mutter, and Kabam Mike, you better not do this on the forums, 8 stars. I don't even want to hear that word for 3-4 years. So, in the meantime, this is where we're at. I had a very difficult choice, but Scorpion I think was the right choice. Archangel's probably going to be next because he finished 2nd in the voting, but who knows when that'll be. Probably not even next month, unless we get some bonus Ascension stuff, because I'm not spending, $50 or $100 in multiple weeks to ascend my next 6-star. I'm good. Not worth it that much. But what is worth it is the chance to upload videos and enjoy this content. So thank you all so much for your support. I really do appreciate everybody that watches this channel day in and day out. YouTube with shorts and everything, starting last year, did this thing where they stopped recommending smaller channels to people because there was just too much of their already subscriptions to watch, which I get. But that meant that my channel lost half its ability to reach people. And so the people who watch my channel now are the people, I think, who truly look forward to the videos. They're like the 1% of the subscriber base, and that 1% keeps me going even when I feel like I'm too tired when I wake up to make new content. So thank you all. I know this was kind of an emotional way to end this video, but I can never say thank you enough. And the best part of it is you all have given me the confidence and the data to justify a professional raise and a completely new promotional track this year for me after 10 years of being a college professor at Oklahoma State. And you've given me the ability to inspire people to want to start their own social media channels, as I am now not only creating courses from scratch at Oklahoma State that are social media production classes, but I also can sit down and walk people through what it's like to have 0 employees and a very small amount of time and still successfully make at least some revenue every day off of YouTube. So it's a really cool story. It's all thanks to you all, and I can never say thank you enough. Have a good one.